What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to your midday market update. All right, very necessary today because it seems like, even though it might not look like it if you look at Bitcoin right now, but we are gaining some more bullish momentum. And I think you can see it a little bit better if you look at the total three. Total three in the last, today has moved up. We got a nice green candle and there are some indications and signals that that might continue. All right, so in this video, as always, and again, I want to let you know that this is a new concept. I've been doing this for about a week, maybe a week and 2 days. If you'd like to see more topics in these videos, let me know, all right? Because what we will do is we'll talk about news first. Then we'll take a look at Bitcoin because that's necessary. You need to know what Bitcoin is doing if you want to know what the market is doing. And then we'll talk about the best cryptos today to trade, in my opinion. All right, the cryptos that have the most momentum and where you can see some potential in moves. All right, so that's what we'll do. I think it's super valuable, but in the end, that's up to you. For now, let's get right into it. So I think we have to start briefly with the news. All right, because there are some news that I saw that I think is interesting. First of all, ETF outflows. All right, we had some outflows of ETFs. I think the amount that flowed out is minimal, but this is also just a fundamental shock. All right, these ETFs were there to save us, and now we get outflows, so they're dumping on us. And I think in general that's true, but I don't think that over time this will be a net negative. All right, obviously when the market crashes or the market dumps like it did yesterday, people who bought via ETFs are going to sell as well, just like you and I, or at least I hope most of you did not sell, but I know quite a lot of people who did. So I don't necessarily think this is negative, and I would even go as far as saying that this might be a bottom signal. Then apart from that, yesterday we had the interest rate decision. We had some positivity coming from that. I don't want to elaborate too much on that, but in general, I would advise you to keep an eye on the monetary policy of the US. And then last of all, what you see right now is that there's quite a lot of momentum in the Solana ecosystem. So then we're talking about Jupiter, we're talking about Jito, we're talking about Tensor, we're talking about Wormhole, and more. And what you see is that maybe we'll get some sort of a restaking project, Gold Rush in Solana. In general, Solana is relatively strong and I would keep your eyes on it. But for now, let's focus on the market. All right, so what we see, and I'm going to keep this short because I'm fairly bullish on Bitcoin and I want to get back to trading. But what we saw earlier this morning is a divergence. All right, this is called absorption, which means that the price was holding up, but the CVD was negative right here. So that means that there's continued selling off in futures. The price is holding up, which you can also see right here. We have some positive flows from spot buys from Bitcoin since yesterday evening. So if spot is buying, that's relatively bullish. And then what you saw earlier this morning is that the open interest, so the momentum also starts to increase. So that means that if this continues, because we're not there yet, all right, we got one bullish breakout right here above 58,400. And I do think it's most likely will rally up higher, but we really aren't there yet. All right. If you go to the 1 hour time frame here for Bitcoin, we have a ton of resistance right here. In general, breaking above 62 and 61,000, I think is going to be very hard. And everything depends on that momentum. All right. The open interest needs to increase and needs to keep increasing, and then we can actually have some bullish market circumstances. So keep your eyes on that. All right. I will also keep you updated, but it's always better to keep your eyes on it yourself. So on the short term though, we are gaining momentum. We just had a bullish breakout above the 28 EMA and above this level right here at 58,400. So short term, I'm bullish. The main resistance level, I would say the next one is 60,000. After that, we're aiming for 60,800. And after that, we're aiming for 61,600. Now, what we see as well is that certain altcoins perform relatively well. The main altcoins I think that you need to look at are Wormhole, which had a massive bullish breakout right here. Next resistance is 78 cents, but we broke above 75 cents. Big chance that if the market stays bullish, that this will rally quite a bit. You have to look at meme coins like Floki, Pepe, and Bonk. If you look at Bonk broke out of this channel right here. If you look at Pepe also broke out of that channel right there. And if you look at Floki is very close to getting a breakout. I think Floki has the main potential right now, all right, if you still want to trade that, because this still has to break out. If this breaks out, I think that's an opportunity. Apart from that, some other coins, like I said, Solana ecosystem coins are very good to trade. Axelar showed some momentum this morning. If that breaks this range, that could be interesting. Celestia, I think, is relatively strong right here. You can see it got 2 major bullish breakouts right here and is gaining momentum. So Celestia, you should keep an eye on. Flare, or FLR, if that breaks above 3.1 cents right here, looks interesting. Athena, just in general, could be interesting. But again, a lot of these cryptos are still looking for breakouts. Memecoins have already broken out. So those are the main ones to watch, I would say, together with the Solana ecosystem. But for now, that's everything you need to know. All right. So if you still do have any questions, let me know down in the comments or in the Telegram group. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.